ओके, तो पिछले लेक्चर में हम लोग यहाँ तक देख लिए थे कि डेंटिस्ट का मिरर कॉनकेव मिरर होता है, वही मिरर जो कि इस्तेमाल किया जाता है मियोपिया को सही करने के लिए। ठीक है, वैसे कॉनकेव मिरर की खासियत क्या होती है, उससे हमें कैसी इमेज मिलती है? अपराइट और मैग्नीफाइड मिलती है। ठीक है, कॉनकेव से अपराइट और मैग्नीफाइड मिलती है। देन एम्फीबियंस एंड रेप्टाइल्स में 3 चेम्बर्ड हार्ट्स होते हैं। वैसे मैं तुम्हें बताऊँ तो 4 चेम्बर्ड हार्ट्स तुम्हारे फिश में होते हैं, फिश में। And I think aves, that is the birds, I think they also have, no, I think they have 4 chambered hearts. Let me just confirm that. So aves have 4 chambered hearts, and the AI is saying that yes, aves or birds have 4 chambered hearts. Okay, and so that is what I was trying to say. And then amphibians and most reptiles have 3 chambered hearts. Then uh, myoglobin is it's a muscle or a kind of proteinaceous muscle that is found, that is quite elastic, and यहाँ पे lactic acid बहुत कम के बराबर या ना के बराबर बनता है because it keeps on exercising without getting fatigued. So it is the muscle of our heart, that is myoglobin, while sarpagandha is actually a tranquilizer, and Saccharomyces yeast that was used in manufacture of electronic diode made of semiconductor nanoparticles synthesized by yeast. So a diode which was made of semiconductor nanoparticles, so that was synthesized by yeast Saccharomyces. Okay, now remember this Leica. So Leica, so I think it is a it was a stray dog from the streets of Moscow. It was a Soviet space dog which was sent to space, and it was part of the mission Sputnik 2, and the date was November the 3rd, 1957. Remember the date on which Laika became a part of the Sputnik 2 Russian space mission. And urology deals with the urinary tract in general, urology. Then things which are used as anesthetic. So chloroform hai, and so this is chloroform. Then we have nitrous oxide is also used as an anesthetic. Then chlorococaine, okay, then cocaine, etc. So chlorococaine, cocaine, and chloroform and nitrous oxide, these are used as anesthetic. Then termites की बात करें तो termites are equal to white ants. Why have you written that? Not quite sure. Anyway, so cryolite, I think it is an ore of aluminum, and you must remember that cryolite is an ore of aluminum, and the natural rubber is a polymer of isoprene, because isoprene is in itself a natural rubber, and then a polymer of that is also going to be a natural rubber. Okay, then ultrasonics, this is a technique for monitoring fetal growth. Okay, then Dr. Pramod Kaur, ये कौन थे? जयपुरियन प्रोस्थेटिक फूड बनाया था किसने? डॉक्टर प्रमोद कौर ने. देन डॉक्टर मैल्कम आदिशेशिया, इन्होंने क्या बनवाया था? डेवलपमेंटल इकोनॉमिक्स की थ्योरी दी थी इन्होंने, डॉक्टर आदिशेशिया. ठीक है. देन संरक्ष, I think that's an AIDS research and control project that was started in 1993, started from Bengaluru. Sanraksh, is it Sanraksh or Sanrakshan? You have to confirm that. Then we have NACO, that is National, okay, so this is like an office, National AIDS Control Organization, under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, 1992. It was established in 1992. So just like Sanraksh was a program for AIDS research and control project, so the program Sanraksh started in 1993. However, the NACO, that is National AIDS Control Organization, that was established in 1 year before Sanraksh campaign was launched, that is 1992, by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Then Avahan, that was launched in 2003. Indian segment of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation engaged in AIDS awareness. So here I have told you 3 different kind of initiatives or schemes related to this disease, AIDS. I think the first one was NACO, the formation of NACO under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that is National AIDS Control Organization, that was set up in 1992. And then 1993 में संरक्ष नाम का एक कैंपेन चलाया गया था for spreading a simple awareness about the AIDS disease. And then I think 2003 में आवाहन नामक एक स्कीम चलाई गई थी, the Indian, which was like an Indian version of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, for AIDS awareness. Then we have Survey of India 1767. Now this is I think an office under the Ministry of Science and Technology and India's central engineering agency in charge of mapping and surveying. Okay, so Survey of India is a very old organization. It's like an office, quite an old office under the government of India. Survey of India 1767 under Ministry of Science and Tech. It is the apex organization for mapping and surveying, geological mapping and surveying, right? But it comes under the Ministry of Science and Tech, India's central engineering agency in charge of mapping and surveying. Alright. नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेंटली हैंडीकैप्ड ये कहाँ पे है? सिकंदराबाद हैदराबाद में है ये. मतलब समझ लो मेंटली हैंडीकैप्ड के लिए अगर कोई नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट है तो वो हैदराबाद में सिकंदराबाद में बनाया गया है. ठीक है. देन हाई सिक्योरिटी एनिमल डिजीज़ लैबोरेटरी ये भोपाल मध्य प्रदेश में बनाया गया है. हाई सिक्योरिटी ये दो शब्द आप भूल जाओ. एनिमल डिजीज़ लैबोरेटरी बस याद रखो. एनिमल डिजीज़ लैबोरेटरी कहाँ बनाया गया है? भोपाल मध्य प्रदेश में बनाया गया है. देन सेंट्रल लेप्रोसी इंस्टीट्यूट ये आगरा में बनाया गया है, कुष्ठ रोग वाला. ठीक है. सेंट्रल लेप्रोसी इंस्टीट्यूट आगरा में है. इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ माइक्रोबियल टेक्नोलॉजी ये चंडीगढ़ में है. इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इम्यूनोलॉजी ये न्यू दिल्ली में है. सेंट्रल एगमार्क लैब CSIR नीरी ये दोनों के दोनों आपका नागपुर में है. आप बस सेंट्रल भूल जाओ. एगमार्क लैब और CSIR नीरी ये दोनों आपके नागपुर में है. और CSIR के अंतर्गत आने वाली संस्था जो है, जो लखनऊ में एक है, नेशनल बॉटनिकल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट. इट इज़ अ रजिस्टर्ड अंडर CSIR. इट इज़ इन लखनऊ. ठीक है. तो अब ये एक टर्म है जैसे कैट चाउक. इट इज़ एन इलास्टिक मटीरियल ऑब्टेन फ्रॉम लैटेक्स sap of the tree ficus. And eugenol is an aromatic oil which is derived from cloves. इसके भी antimicrobial properties होती हैं eugenol की. और cat chalk that is an elastic material obtained from the latex sap of the tree ficus. तो ficus नामक ट्री के latex के sap से तुम क्या निकाल रहे हो? तुम बना रहे हो एक elastic material that is called as cat chalk. Okay, so that is cat chalk. And then I also told you about eugenol, which is an aromatic oil. Then sharks have no bones. They are simply made of tissues and cartilages. And sperm whales have the largest brain. In absolute quantity, it weighs around 7 kg, whereas humans have approximately 2% of the body weight. 2% of the body. You can either remember it like that as a percentage of body weight, which is 2% of the body weight, or in absolute quantity, at max it can go up to 1.4 kg. The largest brain of terrestrial animal अगर हम बात करें तो elephant का होता है, which is about 4.8 kgs. Now we are excluding sperm whale here because अगर उसको include करेंगे तो फिर उसका sperm whale का सबसे बड़ा और भारी brain माना जाएगा, that is around 7 kgs, right? तो एक बार मैं यहाँ कुछ जो चीज़ें भूल रही हैं वो मैं फिर से बता देता हूँ. जैसे कि यहाँ पे एक है एक एनिमल डिजीज़ लैब है, वो भोपाल में है. ठीक है. एनिमल डिजीज़ लैबोरेटरी. देन एगमार्क और CSIR नीरी ये दोनों तुम्हारा नागपुर में है. NBRI जो लखनऊ में है वो भी CSIR की संस्था है. तो एगमार्क लैब और CSIR नागपुर में है. इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ माइक्रोबियल टेक्नोलॉजी ये याद रखना चंडीगढ़ में है. इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इम्यूनोलॉजी दैट इज़ न्यू दिल्ली. सेंट्रल लेप्रोसी वाला आगरा में है. मेंटली हैंडीकैप्ड वाला सिकंदराबाद हैदराबाद में है. सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया बहुत पुराना है, 1767 में बनाया गया था. ठीक है. तो इतनी चीज़ें हो गई. कैट चाउक एक इलास्टिक मटेरियल है जो कि बनाते हैं लैटेक्स सैप ऑफ फाइकस ट्री से. एंड यूजिनॉल इज़ एन एरोमेटिक ऑयल. देन शार्क्स हैव नो बोन्स. इट इज़ मेड ऑफ कार्टिलेजेस. सबसे बड़ा दिमाग, भारी भरकम दिमाग टेरेस्ट्रियल एनिमल में किसका होता है? तो एलिफेंट का होता है. लेकिन अगर सभी में देखा जाए ओवरऑल सारी स्पीशीज़ में तो फिर स्पर्म वेल का होता है. दैट इज़ अबाउट 7 kgs. इंसान का 2% ऑफ द बॉडी वेट का दिमाग होता है, या फिर ऑब्सोल्यूट क्वांटिटी में 1.5 या 1.4 kg का होता है. नाउ देयर इज दिस पर्सनालिटी कॉल्ड लिनुआ कार्ल पॉलिंग. इन्होंने मैजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज़ ऑफ विटामिन C खोजी थी. एंड क्या प्रॉपर्टीज़ खोजी थी कि इट कैन प्रिवेंट वायरल डिजीज़ विच इज़ कॉमन कोल्ड एंड इट हैज़ एंटी कैंसर प्रॉपर्टीज़. ठीक है. इसके लिए इनको नोबेल प्राइज़ 2 बार दिया गया था. तो ये याद रखना. देन फीमेल स्पाइडर ईट्स द मेल स्पाइडर्स बिफोर, ड्यूरिंग और आफ्टर कपुलेशन. And then honey bee are used to detect landmines as a mode of military warfare. they fly with a speed of 15 to 17 kilometers per hour, and these bees recognize each other by dancing patterns discovered by Carl von Frisch. हनी बी की बात कर रहे हैं. सो उस डांस का नाम होता है राउंड डांस या फिर वैगल डांस, राइट. देन there are certain chemicals like ethylene glycol is used as an anti-freezing agent, then tetraethyl that is used as an anti-knocking agent, then beta carotene that is used as an antioxidant. Quinine is used to treat fever, chills, malaria, right. Then first Dental College of India, that was opened, I think it was opened in 1924, and the name was I think Rafi Ahmed. I'm not able to recall the first Dental College of India. I will ask so which was the first? I think it is R. Ahmed Dental College and Hospital, established in 1920 in Calcutta by Dr. Rafiuddin Ahmed. And Dr. Ahmed is known as the father of modern dentistry in India. He was also an educator and minister in the West Bengal cabinet. Okay, so you can remember that. So 1920, and the first dental college was established at Calcutta in 1920 by Dr. R. Ahmed. ठीक है, क्लियर है. तो ये हो गया. WHO का हेडक्वार्टर तुम्हारा जनीवा में है. अभी देखो यहाँ पे लिखा है 1924, बट ये मान के चलना 1921, 22, 24 के बीच इन तीन में से कोई एक होगा. ठीक है, फर्स्ट डेंटल कॉलेज ऑफ इंडिया. देन सैक्रोमाइसिस ईस्ट, ये फर्मेंटेशन ऑफ टॉडी में इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. अल्कोहल प्रिपरेशन में भी इसका इस्तेमाल होता है, सैक्रोमाइसिस का. देन उसी तरह से एस्परगिलस का इस्तेमाल होता है साइट्रिक एसिड फॉर्मेशन में. ठीक है, साइट्रिक एसिड फॉर्मेशन में एस्परगिलस का इस्तेमाल होता है. ठीक है. देन बेकर सीस्ट क्या होता है? बेकर सीस्ट इज़ नथिंग बट अनदर नेम गिवन टू सैक्रोमाइसिस ईस्ट. देन कंपाउंड प्रेजेंट इन बोन्स, तो कैल्शियम फॉस्फेट सबसे ज़्यादा मात्रा में हमारा होता है. देन ओरोबांच वीड, ये हमारा टोबैको फील्ड्स में आराम से मिल जाता है, ओरोबांच वीड. नाउ मेस्टिसो इन लैटिन अमेरिका मीन्स अ पर्सन हु हैज़ अमेरिकन एज वेल एज यूरोपियन एंसेस्ट्री. So a mixed ancestry of European as well as American Indian. So such a person is called as mestizo in Central America. Then we have this uranium lead dating. So it is done to assess the age of mountain systems, whereas carbon 14 dating is used to detect the age of objects containing organic material like fossils. So you should know the difference between uranium 14 or uranium lead dating and the carbon 14 dating. Jarvik 7, I think. So Jarvik 7 is it's an artificial heart developed by Robert Jarvik. So this was the doctor or the surgeon who probably discovered and developed the first artificial heart. That's why the Jarvik 7. That's why the name comes from the name of the doctor, that is Robert Jarvik. And the first recipient was Barney Clark in 1982. So you need to remember these two names. The doctor's name was Robert Jarvik. Yes. So the doctor's name was Robert Jarvik, and I think the first recipient was in 1982. It was Barney Clark. Then Jonas Salk, he was an American, doctor or scientist. He discovered the polio vaccine, and Albert Sabin was the one who discovered oral polio vaccine. Then Robert Webster, he was the person who discovered H5N1 bird flu virus. Robert Webster was the person who discovered H5N1 bird flu virus. Robert Webster. Webster discovered the bird flu virus H5N1. Then the most effective chemical agent in the World War I, that is the sulfur mustard or simply mustard gas, having vesicant or blistering effects, mutagenic and carcinogenic. The Germans used the mustard gas first time during the World War I. So that's another point to remember, like which country used the mustard gas for the first time. You can ask. So they were the Germans. The German army was the first used mustard gas during the World War I against British and Canadian soldiers near Ypres, Belgium on July 12. Okay, so it was used in Belgium against the Britishers by Germans. Okay, right. So yeah. Then tomography is another name given to CT scan, that is imaging by sectioning through the use of any kind of penetrative wave like X-ray. All right. Then I think this is the last page. So EOG is electrooculography. It is related to ophthalmological diagnosis, eyes. Then EMG is electromyography, that is related to the electrical activity by skeletal muscles. So that's something to remember because this is something new. I will come back to that. Electromyography. electromyography. Then audiogram, so it is a gram that show audible threshold for standardized frequencies as measured by an audiometer. So how much audibility is there in every frequency of sound, that is measured by the audiogram, right, through by plotting a graph. Okay, so let's say, you know, a frequency of a sound wave of frequency 100 hertz has a certain decibel intensity level, and a sound wave of, let's say, 1700 hertz frequency level has a certain different decibel intensity level. And when you're going to plot across the frequency domain or range, you're going to get a graph. So that is something that is plotted by audiogram. Okay, then mammography is a process of examining human breast using low energy x-rays. Then cresograph, which is also called as oxanometer, it was discovered by Jagdish Bose, or Jagdish Chandra Bose was his full name. It measures the growth in plants. Okay, then tetraplegia is like the loss of forelimbs and the hind limbs, the loss of all forelimbs and torso, that is tetraplegia. I don't know how does a person live. Tetraplegia is also known as quadriplegia, is defined as the dysfunction or loss of motor and sensory function in the cervical area of the spinal cord. A loss of motor function can prevent as either weakness or paralysis, leading to partial or total loss of function in the arms, legs, trunk and pelvis. Alright, so that is tetraplegia. Okay. Coming back here, electron beam therapy. I think that is electron beam therapy is administered in case electrons are directed to a tumor site. So again, it's a kind of procedure given in cancer treatments, tumor treatments. Then 10th, 12th and 24th of October. Just remember a simple mnemonic MAP. That is, I think 12th of October is, no sorry, you have to start with 10th of October, then 12th, and then going till 24th. So 10th is going to be mental health day, then arthritis day. 12th of October and 24th of October is going to be MAP P. So P stands for P stands for polio day. Alright, so mental health is 10th of October, then arthritis day is going to be 12th of October, and polio day is going to be 24th of October. Then 7th of April is World Health Day, and 25th of April is World Malaria Day. So 7th of April is World Health Day, 7th of April, and World Food Day, I think it is 16th of October, and Alzheimer's Day is 21st of September. That is vernal equinox, I think. You can ask it. That is 20th March. So that is not vernal, that is autumnal equinox. You can change the name here. Okay, yes, 22nd of September. So if you see here, that is Alzheimer's Day is celebrated quite close to the autumnal equinox. That is the autumnal equinox is the equinox that comes after the summers. Vernal equinox comes after the winters. Then Linus Carl Pauling, I'm reading this for the second time. Now this person received Nobel for 2 times. Important contribution in cancer treatment using vitamin C. Okay, thalassemia is 8th of May, Thalassemia Day, that is celebrated on 8th of May. Okay, then honeybees, they are used in detection of landmines. Carl Vaughan discovered the bees communicate the location of food source through complex circle and waggle dances. Awarded Nobel Prize in 1973 for deciphering and understanding the mode of communication between the bees was through the waggle dance. So they typically fly at this speed, 17 to 21 kilometers per hour. Now golden fiber is jute, silver fiber is cotton. Brown revolution refers to leather production. Silver revolution refers to, I think, eggs production. Pink refers to onion as well as meat production, and you can forget about bronze. Then golden revolution refers to honey, horticulture and fruits. Okay, Khera is a disease in paddy, and white bud is a disease in maize, and both of them are caused due to zinc deficiency. Okay, now whiptail in cabbage is caused due to molybdenum, and sugar beet, heart rot plus internal cork in apple, and brown cauliflower. How do we stop?